What if some of the loudest countries on Earth are bluffing? They threaten wars. They demand respect. They act like superpowers. But behind the speeches, the parades, the missiles, the numbers don't match the performance. Here's 6 countries that act powerful, but rely more on perception than reality. Let's begin with number 6, Turkey. Turkey talks like a regional empire. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan blocks NATO decisions, threatens Greece, balances Russia and Ukraine at the same time. Geographically, critical. Politically, loud. But economically, the Turkish lira has lost most of its value since 2018. Inflation exploded past 60% again in 2024. Foreign investors fled. Turkey's power comes from its map, not its money. Leverage isn't the same as strength. Next is Pakistan. This nation has nuclear weapons. That alone forces the world to take it seriously. But here's the catch. Since independence, Pakistan has gone to the IMF more than 20 times. In 2023 alone, another emergency bailout. Its economy is smaller than many U.S. states. Inflation surged past 30%. Currency crushed. Pakistan doesn't project power. It projects consequences. The nukes guarantee attention. The economy guarantees dependency. And this brings us to North Korea. North Korea might be the greatest political theater on Earth. Missile launches, massive parades, constant threats. Its GDP is tiny, smaller than many mid-sized cities. Meanwhile, South Korea's economy is over 40 times larger. So how does Pyongyang command global fear? Unpredictability. Under Kim Jong-un, chaos became strategy. It's not strong. It's dangerous. And sometimes that's enough. At number 3 is Iran. Iran is smarter than most on this list. Instead of building a massive modern military, it built influence. Proxy forces across Lebanon, Iraq, Syria, Yemen. Iran controls the Strait of Hormuz, through which roughly 20% of the world's oil and gas flows. Any attempt to restrict access could spike energy prices and disrupt global trade. Low cost, high disruption, but economically, sanctions still bite. Youth unemployment remains high. Currency weak. Its air force still flies jets bought before 1979. Iran is a regional disruptor, not a global heavyweight. At number 2 is Saudi Arabia. This Arab giant spends over $70 billion a year on defense. Top 5 globally. Advanced jets, missile systems, endless weapons contracts. Yet after years in Yemen, it couldn't decisively defeat a militia. The kingdom buys power, but purchased capability is not the same as built capability. Oil gives influence. U.S. protection gives security. Independent strength? More limited than it looks. And finally, at number 1 is France. France is genuinely powerful. Nuclear weapons, permanent UN Security Council seat, major global economy, but it acts like a superpower. In Africa, France once dominated the Sahel. By 2023 to 2024, troops expelled from Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Its global influence is shrinking, while its rhetoric remains grand. France remembers being a great power. The world increasingly treats it as a strong regional one. That gap is everything. None of these countries are weak. Every one of them has something real. A nuke, oil, geography, a veto. But they all rely on projection. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Projection works. The world responds to performance. But when image drifts too far from reality, reality wins. Power isn't just what you have. It's what others believe you have. And that belief can expire. If you enjoyed this, subscribe and tell me which country I missed.